Hello and welcome to Beyond Measure. Today we're presenting the premiere of the inside of the Faith Journal Kit from faithfullyyours.net. Take a look at these beautiful pages. The graphics are just phenomenal. The shading, the colors, everything. Since you're given page protectors for each and every page, they are good to go as is, but I just thought it would be fun to embellish a few. So here we go, back in the saddle with the Tim Holtz Distress Inks. You can use any color that you choose, but I am using old paper, walnut stain, and vintage photo. I'm adhering some pastel pink velvet ribbon to the page with the pink Scotch ATG gun. One of the wonderful embellishments that faithfullyyours.net has are cross brads. Using the We Are Memory Keeper's Big Bite to punch a hole to fasten the brad to the page. Next up is the Viva Decor Paper Pearl Pens. Woohoo! Iced white and opal are very similar in hue, so you could use either one on your project. I just love using the Viva Decor pens on this project. Tracing around our piece of paper on a manila file folder, we'll trim it to match up with the size of the paper. Oopsie, I think my blade is getting a little tiny bit dull. But never fear, Tim Holtz tonic scissors are here. When trimming, be sure to leave the little flap there so that it can be attached in the binder. There are 4 different areas that need to be covered on the file folder. We are covering each with something different. This paper is Pop Fashion Collection from Pink Paisley. Love the brayer! Carefully remove the clasp from the small craft envelope. Next, trim the flap. Now trace around the envelope on your paper of choice. I'm using a Lady Couture Leopard from Die Cuts with a View. Next up, one of my favorites, Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive. While adhering, you'll want to be careful to make sure that you get all of the edges flush with one another. Make the cut software. We're cutting lots of little circles to make hole reinforcers. I'm using the Cricut die cutting machine, but keep in mind that you can no longer use Make the Cut with the Cricut. For a more professional look, you'll want to make sure to ink every single cut edge in this project. 1, 2, 3, tweedledee! We're using the page protector as a guide as to where our holes should go. You'll need to use a grade adhesive like Scotch Quick Dry adhesive around the holes so that it will help to reinforce the holes along with your homemade reinforcers. You'll need to do this on both sides. Next up is the We Are Memory Keeper's Big Bite. It's so easy to use. Since the outside binder has cured for a bit, it's time to put it together so it can receive the inside treasures. The receptors, screws, and spine are all included in the Faith Journal Kit. All you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver. It's uber easy to put back together. Snap, place, and screw. Don't forget to ink each and every raw edge. This lovely paper is from faithfullyyours.net. It comes in your Faith Journal Kit. Brayer for smooth adhesion, and up next is the Tim Holtz tissue paper. This is the Symphony one. It does have a light adhesion on it, but I chose to use my pink ATG gun to have more adherence, as this area is being developed for support of the fold. Hallelujah! I can hear the angels singing. Viva Decor Pens to the rescue. There are 15 different designs that you get in this kit, so that means there's a duplicate of each and every page. So this enables us to cut out this piece and create a multi-dimensional pocket to contain more treasures in our journal. Ranger's Glossy Accents is super strong. Press Tim Holtz Distress Inks in spun sugar, tattered rose, and worn lipstick, spritz with water, then drag the Hug Snug seam binding through for a variegated vintage ribbon look. Next up is a knockout of a punch from Martha Stewart. It's the eyelet punch. Now we're trimming each edge at 1 inch. Don't forget to ink it up, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Now ink it up, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. We're adding a bit of a pink hue to this leopard just for cohesiveness. Be sure to cut a coordinating piece at 3.5, another at 5, and another at 6.5 inches to create the pockets. It'll be cut the width of the envelope. Looks like these pockets are good to go now. Let's put our ATG to work and adhere on 3 different sides, leaving the lace side open so that it creates a pocket. The pockets and wide open spaces make for an awesome place to put your thoughts and prayers from the Lord in. I created yet another pocket by only adhering on 3 different sides of the back of the envelope. These precious beauties come in the Faith Journal die cut kit. All I had to do was ink the edges, spritz them with water, and curl them around the end of a little paintbrush to give them a little dimension. We're using Ranger's glossy accents to adhere the little blossoms, and a little dabble do in every other one to add a little sparkly gem. Oh, Viva Decor pearl pins. Oh no, I got too much. Oopsie. This is an awesome tool to help scoop it out. These were created with the Faithfully Yours Faith Journal digital paper kit using Minecraft Studio software. Join us for part 2.